Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video,
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
but we're going to start off with a cracker
Classified
today.
information requested. Establishing secure connection.
If you've been subscribed for a while, you'll know I've tried
Secure
playing this before,
connection confirmed.
but that was the original version and this is a brand new version.
Please log in to access your profile.
John Shepard. Well, we need to go Lyle, don't we, really? Lyle Shepard. Yeah, so this is just released.
Warning, data corruption detected.
As soon as it was
Please
announced, I knew it would be
reconstruct
something that I would be getting because I absolutely love
Confirm
this
pre-service
trilogy.
history.
So we're going to take a character through each game from start to finish. So this series will take a while. That's why I didn't kind of carry on playing the first try I did on the original, because I became aware that this was a thing, and so I've been waiting until this has been released. So we've got Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Okay. Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindor, or however you pronounce that, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Or Earthborn. You're an orphan raised on the streets of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. So, Space is a bit boring. Colonist, maybe not. Earthborn, I think actually Colonist, because then we're like kind of like we've got some kind of space
Confirm
experience.
psychological profile.
So, Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you are alone are left to tell a tale. Or a war hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Or Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Okay, I think we go Soul Survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, so if I'm right in what I'm thinking, the weapon specializations have been eased up a little bit on the remaster, so you can use each weapon for each character, I think. But either way, we want to have some form of biotic powers, so maybe Vanguard might be the option. Vanguard are biotic warriors, that's the and then Sentinels like biotics and tech. Infiltrator, tech abilities, a sniper specialization though, which is always good. Don't want to be an engineer, not too fussed about being a soldier. Don't want to be all biotic, so it's either going to be Infiltrator, Sentinel or Vanguard. Combat and tech, biotic and tech, or biotic and weapons, especially deadly at short range. Pistols, shotguns, medium armor. Pistols, sniper rifles, medium armor. I think we got Infiltrator. Snipers.
Confirm facial identification.
Okay, so I think, okay, cycle presets. I think they've changed the character creator quite a bit as well. Okay, facial structure. so it's not like I wasn't expecting it to be super like editable, because there's still like scenes where your character's speaking and whatnot, so they have to kind of capture it. So you can't be like too custom. Okay, I'm not sure actually. Neck thickness. Face size. Cheek width. But you do want to spend a bit of time in the creative, because we're going to be looking at this face for a long time. So, if anyone is watching this and hasn't played Mass Effect, I would advise that you do that rather than watch this, because it's one of the most epic storylines of any game franchise. So it goes in and then out. Okay, somewhere in the middle then. Ear size. Ear orientation. Okay, eyes. Whoa. That's reasonably okay. I might bring it down a little bit. Oh, maybe not. Man, if you get the eye width wrong, it's so bad. Eyes look far too small. Maybe it's just the nose and mouth is far too big. And we got them brown eyes. Oh, I got green eyes. I think I got green eyes. I don't know. I can't remember. I think green. Can't remember. Oh well, we've made the choice now. Chin height. Look at this guy's chin. There we go. He's getting a bit more chin depth. Chin width. Is it me or is lower higher? Interesting. Jaw width. Whoa. Okay. Mouth. This should change a lot. Mouth depth. Mouth width. Less. Okay. No shape. Oh, there we go. It's so much better. That huge nose was destroying the face. Okay. So it's kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of not too happy with it, but I suppose it's always going to be a compromise. Maybe change the eyes again. Like, this shape of the head looks weird. Yeah, okay, maybe that. Beard. Maybe we have a bit of a beard going. Brow. That beard, no, can't be done. Yeah, light stubble. Yeah, that's better. Brow. Don't worry, this game does get exciting. Although, to be fair, the vast majority of the really interesting stuff about this game is all to do with dialogue and backstory and all that kind of stuff, which is why I love it. And again, I apologise for taking so long in the character creator, but you've got to get it somewhere that you're at least a little bit happy with. We're a dark brown, are we? So yeah, something like that maybe. Okay. Oh, facial hair colour. Yes, same. Scar. The thing about the scar is, although initially it kind of like, oh yeah, you should have a scar, but then after a million lines of dialogue it kind of gets old. That one's pretty subtle. Let's do that one. Okay. I think I'm just going to pop back into the eyes again. Yeah, the narrower eyes are better, I think. They're not too bad, but I think, whereas, yeah, I think those ones are better. And just for good luck, we'll go back into the mouth. Actually, I think that's better. Right. Now the nose looks a bit small. There we go, that's a reasonable standard. You want to make it kind of as standard as possible, because anything that sticks out is going to really annoy you. Like when you're 70 hours in on game 3 or whatever. So look, finalize, and let's do it.
Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Yeah, so we're going to play a veteran, because I played this game a bunch, so I should be able to handle veteran. I'm not going to touch hardcore or insanity, because it's going to be a long experience anyway. Auto level up is definitely off. There's they've introduced with this remaster a new kind of level scaling for the first Mass Effect. So in the original, you'd have to play maybe two. I think you need to play through twice to kind of max out your level ups. Whereas there's now legendary mode, so you level up faster, or you get more perk points, and so you can max out your tech tree in one playthrough, which is definitely advisable. I'm not going to be playing this twice on the channel, but hey. And there are some other changes, but mainly it just looks so sharp and up to date. But yeah, let's hop in. I'm so excited, man.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabled travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilization called it Mass Effect. Just about got it.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters. Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Yay! Nice to hear Joker's voice again.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Ah, the Normandy.
He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged. I grew up on it.
So, something wrong with the mission.
Spectre's visit. There's something Nihilus
Let's find out what.
about this mission.
That's crazy.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden...
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Okay. Wow, the HD upgrade is insane.
Hostiles everywhere.
I seem to remember there was some form of something to pick up on the outskirts of this area. Maybe I'm wrong, but hey. So yeah,
What the hell are those? Damn!
what you saw with the
Fire in the hole!
oops, I need to remember that that's a grenade. Square is grenade. Okay, okay. That's gonna blow up at some point, I assume. There we go. I will forget and I will throw lots of grenades when I don't mean to throw grenades. Aha. Knew there's something. Yeah, so what you saw with the conversations and picking your response like a choose your own story type adventure kind of thing is like a hallmark of this series. Lots of other games have similar things. Oh yeah, so we can change his alright, okay. We can change his what weapon his party is using. And I think in the original I would have only had access to the pistol and the sniper rifle. But it seems we can use. I'm going to see how effective the assault rifle is without being specialised in it. Sniper rifle. I think they've changed the sounds that the weapons make. Oh, not Jenkins.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
And you see that it's popped up at the bottom right hand side saying Paragon +2, so that's there's a, call it the Paragon and Renegade system, whereby you if you choose to do good things, you increase your paragon points. It's used to do bad things. You increase your renegade, and it gives you a few. As the game goes on, it gives you a few kind of special actions that you can perform in regards to interrupting cutscenes and things like that. Can I take off the quite difficulty? Yeah, tutorials off. Good. We don't want to see that stuff. How much? Yeah. Okay. So it's they're on a cooldown system, so there's an infinite ammo. That's good. And they've taken a lot of the RNG out of gunplay in the first one as well, because the first one technically was based on overload and sabotage. Nice. And he's got throw and sabotage. Okay, so both got sabotage. So those are his powers there. So if you can pause combat at any time to plan out what your party is going to do. So I can use sabotage on this recon drone. And get rid of that without shooting. Oh man, look at the lighting. I'm so happy this game got a remaster. It was almost a certainty that they were gonna do it, because I mean it's just a legendary series, but
Thanks for your help, Commander. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
No, man, with every little conversation and like little hints at the lore and the universe and everything, it's just getting me excited for playing it, because like, and fighting the first one as well, the first Mass Effect as well, even though you can tell it's an old game remastered now, just with like the facial animations and things like that nature, but fighting the Geth's really cool. A really good enemy to okay, they're really good. Oh, is it asking me to get the to get me team in cover? Yeah, you can order your team to do certain stuff. I could say, as long as I can see him, I think the sabotage will work. Overload's going to be one of my key skills. But they're a great enemy to get. The sound design is fantastic, and I seem to notice that they're not being as aggressive as they were on the original. And we get a level up, nice. Can we squad? Whoa, 8 points. Yeah, they do give you a lot more points. We'll upgrade pistols. We're gonna want to upgrade electronics. And we want to get, in fact, let's get electronics back down one. Ah. I'm going to max that out for conversation options early on, and then you don't have to worry about it. And now we got the marksman skill, which is really good. Okay, and then trigger to go to Ashley and Caden. You can have barrier, which is very good. First aid. Just spread them out quite evenly. She can specialise in assault rifles. Cool. And then equipment. Scorpion 1 is better in every way, so we'll equip that. Doesn't look as good there, does it? Oh well. Stats. It's all about the stats. There've been people saying that the change to like the atmosphere at Eden Prime is really negative. I can see what they're saying. It's like it used to be a really red sky, but now it's a little bit brighter. But on the other hand, the payoff of everything being super crisp and HD, and I've been waiting for this for years.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive!
What did the Geth do to them?
Husks. So, we have dead colonists put on spikes that then reanimate and attack us. What is going on?
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Oh, I remember the encryption thing on here.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay. Oh, it's so nice to be walking around playing Mass Effect with updated visuals and quick loading times and everything you want.
Saren. Nihlus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Okay.
Commander, it's Nihlus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihlus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone! If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Ding, 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 ding. Hello. That sound is your weapon over here. Okay. Like I say, there are... Can I switch which shoulder I'm looking over? It doesn't look like it. There are things that let you know how that it is an old game. Like, combat's still a bit clunky, but hey.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
The loading is so quick. It's insane. Okay, so it's now time to defuse the bombs.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
Okay, we got the charges. Still plays that weird sound after you've got all the charges. Is there something extra down here? No. Okay. We get some glitchiness in the AI movement, or the enemy movement. Oh. Come on. Oh no. Whoa! Forward. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Oh well. Okay. There's the beacon. I think there might be another box or something over here. So this is what it's all about.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh. Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren. That other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. I'm having deja vu here, because obviously I've done all this before on the channel. Done it all before a few times, and just not on the channel, but hey, there you go. And just like the first time, I think this is going to be a good place to call it for the first episode. Sometimes it's quite hard to find a point in a game like Mass Effect to stop, because there's lots of conversations and things that run on into the next thing, and you know, it's difficult. But anyway, so we'll pop a save here. The first save of many, and yeah. So thanks for joining us, guys. Hope you're up for the long haul. I'll just mention at the end of the video here, I'm still going to be playing the Outer Worlds. I've not forgotten about that. I just haven't been in the right kind of headspace to be playing a load of games recently, so but I will be getting back to that, as I still want to know what happens in that world, but I just couldn't not play some Mass Effect when I've just bought the remaster. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and I'll see you guys in episode 2. Right, bye.